Hello travelers and welcome back to another trip with Holiday on My Mind. Today we're adventuring to the Maltese islands of Gozo and Comino. The ferry ride to Gozo was incredible. About an hour cruising over crystal clear waters, the sun warming your face, the wind whipping through your hair, pure bliss. Let me tell you, finding a good tour for these islands was key. Luckily, I found an amazing deal, and for just around 20 euros, that included everything. Bus ride to the harbor, ferry to the islands and back, another bus on Gozo itself, taking us around, and transportation back to our starting point. Talk about the steal. Once we arrived on Gozo, we hopped on a bus, and the views were unforgettable. Rolling hills, charming villages with traditional stone houses, Gozo's architecture is truly something special. The houses here are built from local limestone, giving them a warm golden glow. Many have these wooden balconies adding a touch of character. It almost feels like you've stepped back in time.
I just got to Gozo. We got off the ferry and got picked up by one of the sightseeing buses. So far, I'm really impressed with the city. The only thing I don't like is that it's a medieval city, very tight streets and very heavy traffic, so there's loads of cars and pollution. But prices here, very affordable. I found a bar serving €4.50 Aperol Spritz. No way you'll find that in London. Loads of shops selling traditional pastries. The architecture is gorgeous. I can't really picture it. You could obviously see the Mediterranean influence, but it has like a lot of sculpting in the stone and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm in Victoria right now. I'm walking around. Victoria is the capital of the island of Gozo, and to be fair, I'm just kind of looking around. There's a little market here and I'm looking to find the Citadel and then I'll pick a place to eat. I have 1 hour and a half until the bus picks me up to go to Como, so not a lot of time, but it's a very condensed city, so I'm sure I'll be able to do plenty.
We arrived in the city center and had about 2 hours to explore. First stop, the market. I got my priorities in order. I got some pastries, a lovely drink. I got an Aperol Spritz for only €5. You don't get anywhere close to that in London. And it was just a beautiful explosion of colors and smells, fresh produce, local crafts, and vibrant fabrics.
I'm having a traditional pastry with ricotta from, it's a place called Red FR. Great prices. I got 2 pastries for $1.60 and I'm about to try it. So fresh. I'm right outside the cathedral, and again I'm in some kind of small market where there's loads of restaurants serving a variety of drinks and cocktails, as well as food, traditional food, and it's very lively. I'm now trying this other pastry with cheese from Gozo. It's a kind of soft cheese. It's actually so fresh that it's burning my fingers. Amazing. This one, it's a soft cheese. Reminds me of ricotta. And it's a puffier pastry than the other one, which was a kind of, I think, puff or filo pastry. Very quiet street. I believe it might be residential. So I'm gonna walk back to where all the tourists are. any path worth going towards. It's gonna be uphill, but it's worth it. I am amazed by the construction materials here. I don't know, this yellowish rock, it's everywhere and it's beautiful.
No trip to Gozo, though, would be complete without visiting the Citadel. This fortification perched on a hilltop offers stunning panoramic views of the island. The Citadel itself is a maze of narrow streets and ancient fortifications. It whispers stories of a time gone by, of battles fought and empires built.
It's absolutely amazing. So well preserved. You could see that they put in a lot of effort to maintain it. The Citadel gives you a beautiful view over the city. You could see all of the cathedrals, churches. I think it loops around. It's interesting because there's not a lot of people here, and although it's October, it's very hot. But it has a very arid, I don't want to say deserty landscape, but you could see the empty fields with the Mediterranean plants and the colors and the sun. They all form a beautiful picture together. There's also loads of artisan shops, so if you're into handmade stuff, you can get bags, jewelry and loads of other stuff here.
Le cose, come si chiamano?
After exploring the rich history and beautiful landscapes of Gozo, our tour made its way to the even smaller island of Comino. This tiny gem is known for one thing in particular, the Blue Lagoon. And the hype is real. The water here is absolutely crystal clear with shades of turquoise and sapphire that you wouldn't believe. The beach is a little rocky. There's also opportunities for snorkeling if you're more adventurous, but you can see the fish.
Find my way in. It's rocky, so it's a bit dangerous getting in because it's very easy to slide. Even as I'm standing right now, the waves keep pushing me, so I just have to make sure I don't end up hitting the cliffs over here, right behind me. I just need enough courage to dive in. I can't get over how clear the water is. You can see everything, even though it's quite deep. So we're gonna go for a swim.
After a few hours in paradise, it was time to head back to the mainland. But both Gozo and Comino left me enchanted, and I can't wait to share more of my discoveries with you. on future adventures. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, let me know what your favorite part of the tour was, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Safe travels!